work that night, it's okay.
No,
No,
because Spring Festival is very special for a reunion.
so nobody would volunteer to do that.
Very, very few.
Even if the hospital said we'll pay you triple time, that
Uh,
means triple your salary, three times your salary.
but it's impossible.
So they won't do that.
Yes, they won't
Yeah.
do that, especially in public hospital.
Yeah, in America, some companies will do that. If you work at a place like where a business that's open, not a hospital, but a business that's
Yeah.
open, they'll ask people to volunteer to work on Christmas, and they'll tell you if you volunteer to work Christmas, we'll give you three times the pay.
But most public departments don't give that salary.
They don't do that.
Yes, maybe some private hospital or company will pay the triple salary.
Ah, okay. So basically, it's just not a lucky draw, an unlucky draw.
Yeah.
That who has to work on Chinese New Year's Eve.
Another
Yeah,
coworker,
yeah. How many?
2 days.
Okay, so they have to work 2 days.
Yes.
Okay, New Year's Chinese New Year's Eve and Chinese New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So the people who have to do that are unlucky,
Yes. But
right?
it's mm, for us, we think it's a valuable thing.
I think people realize that that's part of the job, right?
Yeah.
They know that before they go to work at a hospital, they know ahead of time that they may have to work during some public holidays,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And the
And
police and policeman and maybe fireman, they
y-
both will on duty on the Spring Festival Eve.
yeah, and subways, buses,
Yeah. Yes. And then
all the public transportation and
yeah.
the public services are all they never close.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my family members, they both understand me if I cannot go back home on Spring Festival Eve.
But you can go back a different time,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yes.
maybe not Spring Festival Eve or Spring Festival Day if you have to work, but you can go back maybe afterwards.
Yes. But for tradition, the Spring Festival Eve is the most important reunion
Yeah, that's the
in
big
Chinese.
night.
Yeah.
That's the big night when it goes from when it goes to a new year.
Yeah.
What animal year is it next year?
Dragon.
Oh, the dragon. Big.
Yeah.
That's a very popular year.
Yes.
A lot of people like the dragon.
Yes.
Dragon year is very popular.
Yes, a lot of women choose have a baby in the dragon year.
Right. I see a lot of pregnant women.
Yeah.
I see a lot of pregnant women now, and they'll have their baby will be born in the year of the dragon.
Yes.
Right? That's what they
Yes.
want.
Yes.
So they plan, some women or some families will plan their child's birth, around a certain animal year.
Yeah.
So what's the most popular animal year? Do you think?
I think maybe is dragon.
Dragon is is the most popular.
Yes, dragon is the only animal not exists in the reality.
Oh, yes. In China, a dragon is a positive character.
Yeah.
In America, a dragon is considered evil,
Yeah.
usually in the movies, dragons are bad
Yeah.
animals.
Yes, but in China, it's a positive character.
It's a positive character in
Yeah.
China. So next year is the year of the dragon.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good year.
Maybe.
Maybe a good year, right?
Yes. Yes, I hope.
So what do you think is the worst animal?
I don't think there is a worst anymore.
Okay, so there's not
But
one animal.
I don't like rats.
Okay, you don't like the rat.
Yes.
So if someone was born in the year of the rat, you don't like them.
No, 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 no. I like these people, but I don't like the animal, just
You
the
don't like a
human.
rat.
Yes, because
Mm.
um, a, once a rat climbed on my arm.
Oh, a rat climbed on your arm. Where were you?
In the school.
Oh, you were in school,
Yeah.
and a rat was in your classroom.
No, in my bed when I was
Oh,
asleep.
when you were taking a nap.
Yeah, my roommate forget to throw the rubbish and left a lot of snack chip.
Okay, so like snacks on a table.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
rats eat the snack and climb on my bed and climb
so,
on my arm
so this
and
was
put
in
me
your
up.
dorm. This was in your dorm room.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
my dorm room.
in your dorm room, and your roommate left a lot of trash laying around,
Yeah,
and so that attracted some rats,
yeah.
right? And then you were sleeping in your bed, and a rat was climbing on your arm.
My arm. Yes, I feel turtle and
You
I
thought
open my
it was ticklish.
a ticklish. Yes, and I open my eyes. I see a fur animal, and I scream, ah! And I push it.
Oh, was it a big rat?
Yes, have a very long
Long.
tail.
That was yeah. Rats have really long tails.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
that's a
very
rat.
scary.
Yeah, you're
And since
lucky.
that, I'm afraid of rats.
You're lucky because rats can be very dangerous if they bite
Yes,
you
yeah,
because they carry lots of um,
virus.
very yeah, dangerous and serious diseases,
Yes,
right?
yeah. In their blood, they have a lot of virus.
Yeah, because the food they eat and where they live, they carry a lot of viruses in their
Yeah,
bloodstream. So
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
get bitten by a rat, you have to go to the hospital and get a tetanus shot.
yeah. Yes,
A
yes,
tetanus shot is a shot that will help protect you from like rabies.
yeah. To prevent the virus.
Yes, for to help fight or kill the virus.
Yeah,
Yeah, or if you get bit by a dog, you should do the same thing because dogs can carry and
yeah.
cats can carry
And
those
cats.
diseases too.
Yes,
So you have to be careful if you get bit by an animal, you should go to the doctor and get a shot.
yeah.
So so ever since that rat climbed on your bed, and then maybe the rat just wanted to find a warm place to sleep.
Yeah,
He just wanted to snuggle. He just wanted to snuggle up next to you because it was warm, and
yeah.
maybe find a good place to sleep.
And and I'm unlucky.
And he chose you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can understand why you would be afraid. A lot of people are afraid of rats.
yeah,
Yeah, in America, rats are considered another animal that's unfriendly, not very nice, and very we consider it evil. Not evil, but just a bad animal.
yes.
Yeah, because if you go to New York City, you'll see rats
And
because
rats are very clever.
they are.
And
Yeah,
my grandma told me if you want to catch a rat, you shouldn't talk in the room
yeah,
because the rats will hurt you. You plan to catch them.
yeah. They have very sensitive hearing.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, they're very smart animals. They have to be smart because that's how they have to. It's to survive. They
yeah,
have to be very clever.
yeah,
To to to, to, to survive, they have to be clever. So rats are not a very um, pretty animal. They're kind of ugly too.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So I understand why you're afraid because you are you afraid of any other animals?
Spider.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, you're afraid of spiders. Why? Did a spider climb on you?
No, because I saw a movie called Lost, or I don't I forgot the movie's name,
Okay.
but the movie is related to a huge, very huge spider, and can eat and they
It could
eat,
eat people.
yeah, eat all the village,
Oh, all the village,
a
the
village,
people.
yeah,
Okay, so it was a giant spider.
Yeah, very giant.
A giant spider, but you know that's fake.
Yes, I know it's fake, but when I saw that movie, I was a little bit young, so
Oh,
it
okay.
becomes my nightmare.
Okay, so it's kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah. So
Whenever you see a spider, like a small spider, you think that maybe that spider could grow into a big spider.
yes, another reason is because some spider have the poison.
Poison.
Yeah, poison.
Some spiders are poisonous,
Yeah,
yeah.
a poison.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of spiders either, but one of my friends in America, he has pet spiders.
Yeah, pet spider is okay, but
Yeah,
some
they don't
spider.
bite you. They're not poisonous. They're big, you know, maybe this big,
Yeah,
but they're pets.
yeah. My friend also have a pet spider.
Yeah, yes. So, and when I would visit my friend, he, you know, he would put the spider on my hand and it would
Yeah,
crawl on me, and it kind of makes you feel strange, but after
yeah,
a while, it's okay because the spider is not going to hurt me.
yes. But
That spider.
I will not attach.
You won't do that.
Yeah,
How about lizards?
lizards. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because at my company, one of my colleagues has a big lizard.
Oh, I saw that picture.
Oh, you saw the
Yeah,
video I
I saw that.
posted.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He has a big aquarium and a big lizard in that aquarium. So when I go into the office in the morning, I always see that big lizard.
yeah,
He's always sleeping.
yeah.
He or she, I don't know if it's a he or she, but it is always sleeping in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's interesting during the daytime. If I have time during the my lunchtime, I'll go and watch him try to catch his lunch.
Yeah,
So he puts like insects in there, like crickets and grasshoppers and stuff in there. That's what the lizard eats.
yeah. And the lizard also have the giant size.
Yeah, some of them are giant Komodo
Oh, Komodo.
dragons. That's
Yeah,
called
yeah,
it's called a Komodo dragon.
yeah. Komodo dragons.
Komodo
I saw
dragons,
that in Thailand.
yeah, Komodo dragons can eat people.
Yeah, very huge,
They
huge.
get
Maybe
they
maybe 4 and 5 meter.
Yeah, they can eat big animals like
Yeah,
goats and cows. Yeah, they are very big Komodo dragons.
yeah. They
Very
eat monkeys.
very dangerous animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't have a pet Komodo dragon. Do you have any pets?
I have two cats.
You have two cats. Okay. How
Yes.
old are they?
One is 5 years old. One is 2 years old.
Ah, are they brother and are they do they get along like brother and sister? Do they get along? I know they're not brother and sister, but do they get along like brother and sister?
No, they are not from s- um, same mother.
Okay, but do they get along pretty good?
Yeah.
They don't fight.
Sometimes they fight, but just for joke.
Oh, okay, just playing.
Yeah, just playing.
Ah, so do they keep you awake at night? Because cats are nocturnal animals where they're very active at night.
No, they. Oh yes, they always wake me up at the morning. They want to
Oh, they
eat.
wake you up early in the morning
Yeah,
because they want because they want their breakfast.
yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
I
they are another alarm clock.
another alarm clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, so sometimes cats can be fun to watch,
yeah,
right? They're entertaining.
yeah.
Good. So do you have any questions tonight, Lorena, that you want to ask me?
Yes, I have a question.
Uh-oh, you have a
I
question that you prepared.
yes, I learned. I don't know. It's a phrase or it's a sentence.
Okay.
Uh, keep something in perspective.
Yeah, keep it. Yeah, that means keep some, you know, don't blow it up into a big, if it's a problem, just keep it a regular, normal perspective, meaning don't blow it up into, if it's something small, don't make it bigger.
Okay,
Yeah, so if it's a
uh,
problem, a lot of times we use this phrase to describe a problem. That means don't make the problem bigger than it really is.
okay, I look up the meaning of this phrase. They showed us the meanings to judge the importance of something correctly.
Right. Yeah, don't judge it. Yeah, correct. Judge it correctly. Don't make it something worse than it is.
But how can I use this phrase?
Yeah. So if someone comes to you and maybe they have some kind of a personal problem and
Yeah.
they're very very upset and they're crying or maybe they're really really stressed out or worried about something, you can say, just calm down. Keep this problem in perspective. Okay.
Oh.
Don't make it bigger than it really is.
How can I put this phrase? Where can I put this phrase in a sentence?
Yeah, you can say if you're going for a job interview, don't stress yourself out too much. Just keep that in perspective.
Oh, okay, I got
Yeah,
it.
a job interview is a good example because a lot of times people stress and worry, and they get nervous, they sweat, and they think they're not going to do well because they're not prepared, but they need to keep it in perspective and understand that everything
Oh,
will be okay.
okay, and when they feel anxious, I will say this: keep things in perspective.
Right, right, right. And a lot of times, people blow things out of perspective.
Okay,
That means they make a small problem much, much bigger.
okay. The influence
Yeah.
is very big.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of times we say, we have a saying that we say, they make a mountain out of a molehill.
A mountain of a
A
molehill.
mountain out of a molehill. A molehill is a very small
A
hill.
molehill.
So it's like a molehill, Hill.
And yes,
Yeah, a mountain is a very, very big.
yeah.
Yeah, so the problem is only a molehill, but they make it seem like it's a mountain.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's another phrase that we use a lot.
Okay,
Good. Any other questions tonight?
now I don't have any
Good.
questions.
Okay, well, have a good Thursday tomorrow.
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
and Happy New Year to you.
And I hope you have, when do you have days off?
Maybe on Saturday or Sunday. I forgot it.
Oh, okay. You forgot. Okay.
I
So it's not that important.
yeah.
Okay.
I love work.
Your work is more important.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, have a great rest of your week, and if you have the weekend off, do something fun.
Okay.
Okay? All right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Very good question, Lorena. Keep things in perspective. That means don't make problems or situations worse than they really are. This is what that's what she's talking about, or that's usually how we use that expression. Just keep don't make this problem bigger than it really is. Just keep things in perspective. So, good question, good expression. Yeah, and it is a very common one. So, anyway, thanks everybody for joining this live stream tonight. Quick introduction: my name is Todd, and I am streaming live from China. I've lived in China for 12 years. Beijing, I guess I should say the city, because China is a huge country. And if I don't say the city, people are going to say, which city do you live in? So I live in Beijing. I've lived in Beijing for 12 years, and I come from the United States. A very small town. You've never heard of my hometown. It is a very small town in the state of Iowa. So it is, I cannot speak Chinese. No, no, I can't speak Chinese. I've never learned Chinese. So, no, I cannot speak Chinese, but I do like Chinese food. I like to eat Chinese food. But I don't speak Chinese. I only speak one language, and that's English. So, any of you out there in the audience who can speak two languages or three languages, bravo. Good job. Congratulations, you're bilingual or you're trilingual. Good for you. Or maybe you're multilingual. Maybe you are, you know, maybe you can speak many languages. Good for you. Great. Some people just have this natural ability to learn languages. Some people just love to learn languages, and I admire those people. That's great. I think the more languages you can learn, the more you're going to learn about different cultures. That's great. Me, um, I'm not a very good student. You know, when I was in school, I hated school. I hated studying. I hated it because I always wanted to um, play sports. Sports was my passion. I loved playing basketball and American football and American baseball. I loved all kinds of sports, volleyball, lots of different sports. That's what my passion was sports. And I thought sitting in a classroom, I was wasting my time because I I wanted to be outside playing sports. That was my passion. So I'm not a good student. I wasn't a good student. My teachers didn't like me because I didn't focus. I did my homework. I was good at doing homework, but I was not good at taking exams. I passed. I passed. That's all my parents cared about. My parents said, as long as you pass, that's okay. You pass elementary school, you pass middle school, you pass high school, you'll go to college. Um, when I went to college, I became a better student. I took I took when I went to college, I took my education much more serious than I did when I was in public schools. But when I went to college, yeah, then I decided to take it very serious, and I did pretty well because I knew at that time, I knew when I went to college, this is preparing me for my career. And I wanted to have a good career. And my parents were happy. So they were happy with me that I made it to college or I went to college. They were happy for me. And they were happy that I graduated. So actually, I graduated from college and then I got my master's degree. Actually, it's a MBA, a Master's of Business Administration. So, which took me another 2 years after that. I got my master's degree and then I went to work. Work, work, work. That's what I've done ever since. Ever since that, ever since then, I have been work, work, work. So, and I'm not, to learn Chinese, I would have to study, and I'm not a good student. Now, if my boss came to me tomorrow and she said, Todd, we need you to learn Chinese, I'd be like, okay, I'll sign up for classes tomorrow. No problem. I'll learn Chinese. But my boss, my job, the company I work for, they really don't want me to learn Chinese because all of my work is centered around English. So I don't need to speak English. I don't need to speak Chinese at my job. They don't want me to speak Chinese at my job. They only want me to speak English. They want an English environment. They don't want me to speak Chinese. They don't want me to talk. They don't want me to communicate with anybody in our company that I work with in Chinese, only English. So, um, so it's never been necessary for me to learn Chinese. So a lot of people said, wouldn't your life be easier if you knew how to speak Chinese? You could communicate with the locals. My life is my life is pretty easy right now. I don't really I don't really need it to be any easier. My life is pretty easy right now. So I have a I'm pretty I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky. I have a good life. I have a good job. I, I'm I have lots of great I have I have awesome family in America who support me. You know, they mentally support me in what I'm doing here in China. They don't they don't nag at me and say, why don't you move back to America, come back, come back, come back. They don't do that. They understand that this is where I need to be now. Someday maybe I'll move back to America, but right now I belong here. I need to be here. Um, and this is where I belong. This is where my home is. So someday I'll go back. But right now, my family supports the fact that I love being here. I love my job. I love my friends and I love my life here. So um, they understand that. So I have a good family. I have lots of great friends here. I think I'm relatively healthy. Um, I feel good. I feel good. So don't I don't feel like I have a lot of health issues. So I have nothing to complain about. Um, and, I have a lot of friends here on Hello Talk. I have a lot of friends who are online friends. I have more friends offline. So, what do I have to complain about? I know a lot of people have a lot more problems than I do. People who are sick, maybe they have cancer, maybe they have diabetes, maybe they have heart problems, maybe they have relationship issues, maybe they have, job problems, career issues, maybe they have, um, they have lots of problems. And I consider myself very lucky that I don't have a lot of the problems that some people have. So I'm very grateful. Every morning when I wake up, I feel very grateful that I get another day. I'm very lucky. Happy New Year, everybody. 2024 is going to be a great year. The year of the dragon, Lorena says. So I guess I forgot. I'm not really familiar with all the animals, but so I didn't understand. I didn't. I guess I never really thought about which animal year it was going to be. But the year of the dragon, great. The most important thing is to find what suits us. Yes, you're right. Yeah, great advice. Great advice. So tonight our topic is free talk. We can talk. We were talking just about anything we wanted. Tomorrow night I won't be doing a live stream because unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I'm very happy. I'm very lucky to have this opportunity to teach these people, this person. Tomorrow night it'll just be one person. I help to tutor her in English, so that class will run a little bit late. So I won't be home. I won't get home until late. So I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow night. Um, but I will be back on Friday night with another live stream. So my schedule: no live stream Thursday night, a live stream Friday night, no live stream Saturday night, and then I'll be back Sunday night with another live stream because Sunday night you can come on stage and sing. Sunday night you can come on stage and sing. So I'm going to finish my coffee. My coffee is almost gone. Mm. My coffee is gone. And it is time. It is time. Girls prepare for singing. Anybody can prepare for singing. Yeah, anybody can come and sing. I'll start on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Friday night, I'll start at 8 p.m. Tomorrow night, no live stream. Saturday night, no live stream. So, yes, if you want to sing a song, Sunday night is your night. Friday night we'll have a topic. I don't know. Don't know what the topic is Friday night yet, but I will think of a topic. I have some ideas, and I will think of a topic and post that live stream, schedule that live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow. So it is time for me to bring up somebody who wants to come up. Let's see. George. George has been raising his hand the last few nights, I see, and he very patient. I'll try to bring George up. George, are you there? I want to summon up courage to sing. Okay, Lorena. Sunday night. Lorena is going to build up her courage to sing. Sunday night. You look like Johnny Sins. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Johnny Sins is. Uh, is he a good person or a bad person? Maybe that's a compliment or maybe that's an insult. I don't know because I don't know who that person is. Who is Johnny Sins? I don't know. But anyway, maybe it's a compliment, maybe it's insult. But whatever it is, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. He must be a very handsome person. So he's a talented, he's a talented person. Good. That's great. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he does, but thank you. Thank you. Johnny Sins must be a good person. Live stream is that not life stream, live. Live stream. Yeah, live stream, not life stream. Yeah. Great. Thanks for correcting that mistake. Live stream. So I do a live stream almost every night, at least 5 days a week. I do a live stream. I don't host any voice rooms because I I don't have time. I don't have time to do voice rooms. So a lot of people ask me, why don't you start a voice room? And I just don't have time between my full-time job and my part-time jobs and my live streams here and maintaining my other social media platforms that I have. I have a few other social media platforms that I have to maintain. So between that and my full-time job, my part-time jobs, my social media platforms, and my Hello Talk live, I don't really have a lot of time to do voice rooms. So I don't, and I don't have time to. I don't have time to publish any YouTube videos. I don't have time to start a YouTube channel because that takes time. I'm too busy. So yeah, this is this takes up a lot of my time every night, almost every night. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. So can you make an example by using the discerning? What does discerning mean? Discerning. Uh, if you want to look up the meaning of a word, I think um, I think you can look that up in a dictionary. A lot of times people will send me messages. Can you tell me the meaning of a certain word? And I said, I think if you would type that word into a dictionary, you can find the meaning of that word. That's easy to find the meaning of the word discerning. If you type that word into your dictionary, it'll be easy for you to find the meaning of these words. Very, very simple. That's what dictionaries are for. I'm not a dictionary, so I don't have all of the English vocabulary words memorized. And discerning is not a common word that I use in my everyday um, conversation. So I don't know what the meaning is. But if you type that word into a dictionary, you can look it up. Very easy. But it's not a word that we use very common. It's not a word that we use in our common everyday conversations. So, but if that's a word that you need to know, you can type that into your dictionary and look it up. So, anyway, with that being said, thanks so much. Good question, though. Good question. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. It is time for me to call it a night because tomorrow morning I have a meeting and I have some work to do tonight before I go to work tomorrow morning. So by the time I came home tonight, I had to start the live stream, so I have a little bit of work to do tonight before I go to sleep. So I'm going to have to say goodnight. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me tonight. It is time for me to say goodnight. Thank you so much to everybody who sent me gifts. I appreciate that. And thanks to all of your positive comments tonight. Great. I didn't have to remove one person from the live stream. Everybody was very, very positive tonight. Thank you so much. And if you asked me a question and I didn't see your question, send me a private message, okay? Send me a private message if I didn't answer your question in the comments, and I will try to answer your question in a private message if you have a specific question and I didn't answer it. I'm not trying to be rude or impolite, but I don't always see the questions that people ask or type. So if there's a question and I didn't answer your question, I apologize. Send me a private message and I definitely will answer your question, okay? Now maybe it won't be tonight, but tomorrow I will definitely respond to your question, okay? Thank you again everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you're able to learn something new tonight. If not, come back on Friday night, okay? Tomorrow night again, no live stream. Friday night, I will be back at 8 p.m. Beijing time. Beijing time. So if you need to if you need to know the time difference, you can type that into Google. Google can tell you. A lot of times people send me a message in some other country and they'll say, you said your live stream starts at 8 p.m. What's that time in my country? I'm like, I don't know. You can type that into Google and it will tell you the time difference. I don't have all the time zones around the world memorized. But you can type those questions into Google and it will tell you what's the different time difference is. So again, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun, great conversations. Again, I hope if you're not busy Friday night, you'll come back and chat with me on Friday night. Have a great rest of your night. Have a fantastic Thursday and have a super duper Friday. I'll see you back here Friday night. Bye bye, everybody.